few months ago, you met our team.
While we told you our plans to build a bus stop.
A real bus stop.
In place of the one you see here.
At the 10-mile entrance of Lawrence Tech.
We are Team Synergy.
And this is our final presentation!
Synergistically.
Alright, we're here to report what we've been up to.
And what's for sure happening with the building of this bus stop.
We're giving you an official invite to one of our top secret meetings.
Let's start with our meetings.
We've been meeting once a week.
To give our updates to make sure we're staying on track.
Alright, so we need to discuss where we are at, so everyone just needs to give like a quick little check-in point. Brian, we need to talk about your meeting with the Southfield City Planner, and then we just need to discuss what our next steps are. That's me, Krista Foster. I'm a junior here in the Business Management program, and throughout this process, I served as the project manager.
Alright, earlier this morning met with Terry Crow, Southfield City Planner.
That's me, Brian Game. I'm fourth year architecture student, and my role in the project has been coordinating with the Southfield City Planner and Smart Transportation with our design team, and I've had help with the design too.
That's me, Dee Hewitt. I am a junior also studying architecture. My role in the project has been to work with Brian and Jamel to come up with a design, as well as do some technical drawings for the shelter.
Brian and I have been working closely with Jamel to make sure our designs will have a strong foundation.
That's me, Jamel Gaston. I'm a junior at Lawrence Tech studying civil engineering. During this project, I served as the project engineer and materials researcher. And last but not least, we have our final group member.
That would be me, Megan Ziegler. I'm a junior studying media communication, and my role in the project has been to produce this final video, and I will be behind all the social media involved in when we actually build the bus stop.
Alright, so now that you know what we've been up to for the past couple of months,
We're really going to dive into this and tell you how we've been executing our project.
I'll go first, but not like this. Alright, this much better. I'm going to give you the lowdown of our bus shelter. I've been working with Terry to improve the smart transportation system. Right now it's not as user-friendly and as nice as the city would like it to be. One thing that we talked about was bus stop locations, and where we noticed a need for a bus stop was very congruent with where they would like to start their preliminary expansions. So in the city's eyes and smart transportation eyes, this is a very smart step to move forward on. To improve ridership for smart transportation, bus shelters are a big necessity. And the first thing that we need to do is come up with a feasible design to be implemented throughout the city that's both cost effective and looks good to the general community. So to do this, we're using long-lasting materials that are innovative, and I'll throw it to Dee to talk more about the design.
I'll explain the design next. We started with a prototype from SMART of a typical bus shelter. From there, we made the structure bigger to better accommodate ADA accessibility. We extended the roof plane out to better shelter the bus stop from the wind and the other elements, as well as so that we have the possibility to hang a light underneath the roof over the sidewalk to kind of welcome people in and make it a more friendly setting. We're looking into the option of having solar panels that power these lights so that it's self-sustaining.
With Brian and Dee focusing on sustainable design, it was my job to focus on sustainable materials. My main job in this project was to look for a sustainable footing for which the bus stop would be built on. I worked with some of the civil engineering professors at Lawrence Tech, along with the lab technicians in the structural testing center, in order to obtain a mix design for a pervious concrete mix. With pervious concrete as a ground slab, it'll prevent any water from building up within the bus stop, along with cleansing any water before it reaches the water table. Now, who's next?
well, I'm next, but don't you think we should tell them a little bit about our field research first?
We rode the bus!
Using our $10, we rode the bus.
We walked from school to the bus stop at 10 Mile and Evergreen.
And rode the bus to 12 Mile and Telegraph.
A typical route that an LTU student would take.
It was very cold waiting for the bus, so we know our design will be put to good use.
And we know our design will be well accepted because it will provide shelter from the elements.
So like I said earlier, I was the project manager throughout this process, and essentially what that means is that I dealt with all of the communication, organization, and motivation for our team. I communicated with both Katie and our advisor, Philza Walters, to let them know how the project was going and updated them once a month. Additionally, I organized team meetings and made sure that everyone was always on the same page and served as a source of motivation for the team throughout the process.
To help get the word to you guys, I've been taping general meetings like the one you saw earlier, and I wrote the script for this video that you're seeing now. I also did all the camera work, all the audio work, all the editing, etc. And to help get the word to those that do want to help build the bus stop, I'll be creating all the Facebook events, I'll be creating the Foursquare check-in, and I'll be taping the actual building of the bus stop and put that on YouTube so we can show all our progress to our friends.
And in conclusion, we wanted to give you quick points of exactly what is going on with this bus stop.
We did a lot of research around the city of Southfield, looking at other bus stops and seeing what they're lacking.
And we worked with the city of Southfield and Smart Transportation to ensure that our prototype will be built and potentially used throughout the community.
The final product will be cost-effective, innovative, and timeless.
The construction of the bus stop will be completed with help from Lawrence Tech students,
who will receive leadership credit for their efforts.
This bus stop will not only have an impact on Lawrence Tech,
but also the city of Southfield.
Go City!